with Lake Life Realty, and I am here with my husband John Stevens, one of the owners of Stevens Landscaping Professionals in Moultonborough. And we are featuring a property we sold last year, known as the Birches, to many in Meredith. And you have a lot going on. So we're going
Yes.
to take you through in different videos the phases of the project. But for the first one, tell us what the whole vision is.
So we met with the owners right when they bought it from you guys, and kind of started talking about the exterior of the house and the possibilities for new entertainment spaces, for expanded lawn area for their kids, for better flow around the property and down the driveway, as well as a possible carriage house addition to the lot as well. So we kind of basically went to the drawing board with the entire property as sort of a blank slate, within the setbacks and the rules at the state and locally. We started to get creative as to what they could start to add to the property.
And right now, what have you accomplished so far other than the design process, the permit process?
Yep, design and permit is done. The new septic design was done as well. And now we are have broken ground. The tree work is just about done. There was several trees that were removed in order to expand certain areas. There was a lot of limbing done as well, to improve some of the views and the health of the trees. And then we are now getting into some of the excavation as well. And we're starting out here on the driveway side of the house here. And we will be putting in several new natural stone wall solution walls, which is going to be a lot of fun, and we'll be working on that going into the winter. Our goal is to get this front entryway done here, and then we will move to the lakeside and start working on that as it gets into winter time.
Okay, and now for this back side, you mentioned a carriage house. When does that
Yep.
take into play?
So the carriage house ends up being in a location that we'll use for our access to the lakeside of the house. So that will come probably next spring. Foundation and construction of that will be, in the summer next year. Because we're touching so many parts of the property, it's definitely quite a long process, especially in our world of landscaping that usually is only, maybe 2 months or 3 months. This is going to be closer to a 6 month to 8 month process. So it's going to be fun, and there's going to be a lot of changes over the course of time. But we're just excited to be breaking ground and make the changes for the customer.
And is there anything particularly challenging you're going to experience through this project that you already know of?
That's a good question. We don't know until we know. As of right now, because we're able to touch so many parts of the property, material management for a project this size is pretty critical. The size equipment we can get onto the property, where the location we can get the trucks to. A lot of those are going to improve our efficiency here, and result in a better outcome in the project. So those are all pluses, and you never know what you might run into. But I think with the plans that we have and the excavation plans, ledge might not really become an issue. And so it's just, I think the winter months will probably be the issue. Mother Nature freezing up on us and trying to work into the winter is going to be a challenge.
And what would you say you're most excited about? Is there a special feature or part of the design that's unique to this property?
So, funny enough, I think the lakeside is beautiful here. The view is beautiful. We're improving outdoor entertainment patios, fire pit areas, a new perch beach setup. So there's going to be a lot going on the lakeside that I think is really fun. However, I do think the biggest change here is as soon as you pull onto the property. The new driveway flow, the old driveway went kind of straight across the front of the house. And the new driveway flow is going to now kind of pull you away from the house a little bit more, and allow guests and the owners to kind of pull in and actually see the house a little bit further away and give them a nice perspective of the house instead of pulling in so close to it. And that will give also room for the new lawn area for the kids to play. There'll be a basketball hoop area for the kids to have as well. So the changes in the driveway side of the house are probably going to be most exciting and the largest transformation on the property.
Awesome. Well, we're very excited to see the different phases. We'll probably be back next once you're putting the walls or just finishing the walls.
Yeah, I'd say a couple weeks, three weeks or so, and you'll start to see some walls going.
Awesome. So stay tuned for more on the Birches project. Thank you.
Thank you.